Test 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, welcome to another Blender tutorial. If you are new, subscribe. I upload Blender tutorials, 100 subscribers. Today we're gonna dive in more in the particle system here. Okay, so as you can see, I am in Blender. I'm gonna select my cube and X and delete. Shift A. On the measure, I'm gonna choose plane. I'm gonna open right here this side window, and on the size, I'm gonna just adjust the scale on this fucking plane. Now, we're gonna create new particle system, so go right here, of course, click the plus and choose hair. As you can see, this is fucking hair. I'm gonna adjust the height length, of course, right here. And basically, I'm gonna open the children and I'm gonna just choose right here, this children, yes. And I'm gonna adjust maybe right here, something like this. So what I wanna do, I wanna create some vertex group because I wanna show you like half of this fucking plane is gonna be covered in this fucking hair, and half of this is gonna be covered in another objects, and we're gonna play a little bit about the physics and the rotation and how you can add another. So I'm gonna show you. This was in the previous tutorial, but basically we're gonna dive in more on the rotation and another stuff. So what I wanna do, I wanna just go to the edit mode, of course, right click subdivide, and I'm gonna subdivide this by a couple of times, something like 7 maybe, and I'm gonna maybe select those vertices, okay, and I'm gonna just go to the right here vertex group, click new, double click, I'm gonna select one just to show you and assign right here, yes, and I'm gonna just go to the particle system right here, and on the vertex group I'm gonna choose on the density 1. I'm gonna go to the object mode. I have my grass on those fucking vertex group that I create, yes, 5 seconds ago, basically. So what I wanna do, I wanna go to the edit mode and select maybe those vertices. And basically I wanna go once again to the vertex group right here and click new and double click. I'm gonna select 2 and assign. And I'm gonna go to the object mode. So what we must do, I'm gonna go to the particle system, and of course we must create new particle system. So I'm gonna just click plus, hair, and this is for all this fucking hair, of course. I'm gonna add advanced, because we need this advanced. I'm gonna maybe add children, why not? This fucking children. And I'm gonna reduce the number of the children, basically, something like this. I'm gonna reduce the hair length a little bit, and basically we must select the second right here, the vertex group 2, and this is on this part, but I want to show you can add some objects. So shift A, maybe I'm gonna choose something like monkey just to fucking show you. I have my Suzanne, G, Z, and I'm gonna move this up, yes, to control this, and I'm gonna select my second particle system. I should name this, of course, maybe monkey or whatever, or maybe 2. And basically what we can do, of course, on the render, we have a couple of options, because we can select some objects on this, of course, vertex group that I created, yes, the second vertex group right here on the density. And we can basically select some object to represent those hair, if that makes sense. So you have a couple of options right here. Object, collections, of course. I'm gonna and path. I'm gonna select object, and nothing's happened because we must select this object. So right here, you can choose Suzanne, and we have a couple of Suzannes, as you can see. Yes, those fucking monkeys. As you can see, yes. I hope you get it how this works. So this object basically just represents the hair, yes, particles. I hope you get it, yes. You can render as object. And you have, of course, right here the scale, right here. You can select something like object rotation, and this basically just rotate your object, yes, your Suzanne. Maybe I'm gonna reduce number of particles just to show you something like this. And maybe I'm gonna add some height right here, length. And you have right here, I'm gonna close this render, you have the rotation, yes, option. So if I'm gonna just select this and open this rotation, you have a couple of options. So you can basically rotate those objects with a couple of options, of course. You have the X, Y, and Z, yes. and using the object, of course, right here, this app object values, or maybe the global, yes. So I'm gonna just select something like this just to show you, and this basically rotate my object, yes, as you can see, boom, something like this, yes. And you have a couple of options right here, but always these three values rotate your object if you want to rotate your object basically. And you can randomize, and this basically randomize the rotation of the object, yes, of those monkeys. This is this kind of rotation, this is this, yes. So you have the values right here, and you can play on the this right here too, yes. So you can play on the face and randomize to have different options of the rotation of the object, yes, that I add on this fucking plane of those monkeys, basically. So there is that, and of course you have the option right here, the physics. So if you're gonna open this, you have a couple of options too, Newtonian, fluid, whatever, and this basically this is the mass, yes, of the object. You can control this, and you have right here the forces. And I suggest, in my suggestion, just play around. Whatever effect you wanna accomplish, just play around right here, because this has effect like it's gonna be basically bigger or whatever. But you can play around on the Brownian and right here on the drag to have different fucking control, as you can see, yes, on your object. So you can add some physics right here. And if I'm gonna just change this to maybe fluid, this have fucking different effect, as you can see, yes. So Newtonian always works good for the grass or for the stones, particles or whatever, yes, because this is fucking Newtonian, and you have the mass right here. So there is that. I hope you get it how this works. This is very simple, guys, but you can rotate, of course, if you're gonna select advance your objects, and you can play around on the physics right here, yes. And of course the vertex group, it's very simple because it was in the previous tutorial. Later maybe I'm gonna show you more to this, because it's very fun to use this, and you can create something like cool grass and stones landscapes very easy using those hair particles, yes, because you can add materials, of course, to those hairs. Thank you for watching, guys. Play around on this stuff. See you on the next video.